Sustainable Valley, Silicon Valley. Here we are again, looking at the high-tech. Rogue Valley Micro Devices is over the top when it comes to green and sustainable technology. We're going to learn more about that from Jessica. Hi, Jessica.
Hey, Don. How's it going?
Oh, I'm excited about learning more about your company.
Well, great.
This is a big deal for Southern Oregon.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It is. We try to be anyway.
Yeah. Well, let's go find out more about it.
All right, let's do it. So, Don, since we do microelectronics manufacturing here, we don't want to hang out in the office. We're going to go in and show you where the magic happens.
All righty. Well, let's get going.
We're going to have to suit up.
Oh.
We're going to look like big marshmallows.
Oh,
And,
boy. Okay, so what am I supposed to do?
We got some booties here for your feet.
Well, that'll not. This company is revolutionizing MEMS, or micro-electromechanical design and manufacture, as well as biomedical device manufacture.
So this is the starting material that microchips are built on. To make a microchip, you might have this silicon wafer could hold maybe a couple 100,000 individual chips on there. The process of building a microchip is kind of like building floors in a big building, and it's built in layers. So you have the first floor, the second floor, third floor, fourth floor, and so on.
And you bake them on.
You bake them on, you spin on certain material, there's patterning involved, and there's deposition of different materials, which are like the floor, putting the floors in of a building. And then there's a process called etch, where all of those floors are now connected together in a circuit.
What a language. So, what do we do with this?
So we are going to put this back in its home,
All right.
and we'll move on to the next room.
Okay, here we go.
So many times when silicon material comes in, they're coming in from all over the world, and before we go ahead and process them, they need to be cleaned. So we use an acid bath to actually clean any contaminants off the surface of the silicon.
So this is the next stage, the next process, and we're actually taking pictures?
Yeah, so this is called a mask plate, and the next step is basically we take this mask plate, it goes into the machine, and we have UV light that actually shines through the glass panel, and then the pattern is then imprinted on the surface of the silicon.
It's just amazing to me how we take certain things for granted, at least I have. Look at the process, look at the things you go through to find out that we have all of these things going on in our lives. There's our cell phones, our airplanes, our ovens, you name it, all these chips are in the equipment we use every day.
So Don, this is the founder of Rogue Valley Micro, Pat, and also does our process engineering, and he's going to explain the e-beam evaporation process and what it's used for.
All right, show us how this works, Pat.
Okay, so essentially the e-beam process, we have an electron beam gun inside this machine. We pump down under a very high vacuum, and an electron beam is directed into one or more of these materials. So
Look at that, gold. Oh my God.
So we have here gold, aluminum, nickel, platinum, silver. Depending upon what material or stack of materials we want to deposit on the wafers, we might put the beam into any one of these pockets.
All right. Why did you end up in Southern Oregon?
Well, it's a great place to raise our family. We looked at quite a lot of other areas, and Southern Oregon was just so accepting and really wanted us to be here, and so this is where we ended up.
Yep. So the city was conducive to your needs?
The city was excellent. They put a lot of effort and a lot of work into understanding what we do and to encourage us to be here and worked with us in every way that they could. It was a really great experience.